welcome to Denton, Texas, home of the... The Aztecs ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So North Texas offense will start this game off with the football. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system and your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on third and long. They just keep firing. Quickly complete. He stopped just inside his own 40. They'll mark it at the 39. It'll be fourth down. North Texas will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Aztecs offense will take the field for the first time. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
Well, that's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defense.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Catch in the middle, it's Morrison. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short at the first. And the Aztecs send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on second and short. Harris will throw. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Got a little space. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Aztecs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. So now it's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Morrison. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Takes it from the gun on third down. Out of the backfield, he's open. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. It is perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. North Carolina went on the road and just dominated, and that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Tar Heels ever do that? Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Clemens. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Harris back to pass. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets one fly deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off play action. Grab near the sticks. It's Fuller. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Aztecs have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Aztecs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun to give, looking for room. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. He'll run for it. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. From the gun, running back gets to give. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Fires it incomplete. Let's talk a minute about North Texas. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
Well, that means your system and your culture is working, because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. He wants to throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Harris will throw. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on turning it on. Strong belief in this running game as he powers his way ahead and picks up 8. It's 4th and 1. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. It's good. And with the field goal, we're tied here in the 2nd quarter.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Here's a heat. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. North Texas will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On his way back from the 20. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Unloads quickly. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. And the Aztecs in a good spot here with second and short. To throw, it's Burns. Floats it out in space. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Working on the right. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Grab behind the line. It's Fuller. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking for the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State.
And listen, my job is to get it to my playmakers like this guy on the outside. He'll do the rest. He'll get in the end zone. Nice catch. Way to finish it with a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Liberty rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Lynchburg. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program.
Holden finds his man on the left.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Harris back to pass. Got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Motion from the back. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Catch in the middle, it's DeLuca. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He'll take it on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll send the back in motion. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got his man on the outside. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right down the middle. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Morrison. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. And the Aztecs line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. To the ground with the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Harris will throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
4 yards on the play. Third down coming up.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Denton than you have for what's been a fun first half? And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at lovely Dat-Q Stadium.
North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the second half. On the move from inside is 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Got his man downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Aztecs will hustle to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll run play action. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Snagged out of the air. Creates a little room. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Aztecs will line it up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well, and they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on second down. Harris back to pass. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Lofts one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. North Texas will have to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Heels to punt and try to pick up some yards. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. You need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Now this offense is back on the field. Off play action on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got him downfield. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it from the gun. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Clemens. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Here's the handoff. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. Harris will throw. Under fire. He lobs one high down the left side.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. There he goes. The 20. Touchdown Aztecs. Once he got some room, it was over.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
The extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly putting the Buckeye leaves on those helmets just yet. This is a tight one in Columbus. They're up by 13 over Georgia. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Looking down the middle. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he's brought down after a nice gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Harris back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. And he has had this offense clicking on all cylinders the entire game. The aerial attack has been precise. They put up big numbers. They put points on the board. It has just been superb. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Brings up 2nd down.
Got room to work. Oh, he's got some space. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Aztecs are in the hurry-up.
Man, you got to lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forget.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's Fuller. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Aztecs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's picked off right at the goal line. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to.
Flying down the left side. He's at the 50, the 30, the ready. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, North Texas.
I mean, let's go. That's a day's worth of yards right there on one carry. The home run hitter takes the snap, gets the football. He does the rest, shows off the speed, taking it 90-plus yards to the house.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Give to the running back. There he goes. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Aztecs can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They go to the ground. At the 35, he's loose. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Burns. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
This quarterback is really struggling in this game with decisions and also accuracy. He's already being picked off multiple times, and that time that was a bad underthrow. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Splits the uprights. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Caught over the middle. It's DeLuca. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38. Looking downfield on 1st down. Lets it fly. On target over the middle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these 1st downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. Harris will throw. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Pocket breaking down. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. North Texas in the hurry-up. To the air on second down. Here's the pressure. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Touchdown, Mean Green. The offense cashing it in on that drive. Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Top 15 teams colliding, fellas, in a game of massive importance. Let's catch you up to speed. Ohio State is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners like Eddie George and Archie Griffin in the pantheon of greats in Columbus.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man.
It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Georgia. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Finds his tight end. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Aztecs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. To the ground, he's got it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That will put